This is Andy Purewell for Boxing News. I'm joined by the WBC World Light Heavyweight Champion David Benavidez in Saudi Arabia. David, we did an interview the other night. It was about 10 p.m. We're doing an interview now. It's 7:45 a.m. in the morning. I appreciate your time. I don't want to keep too much of it. Congratulations on the performance and the victory of Anthony Yarde tonight. How would you reflect on the fight?
It was a good fight, man. I knew exactly what I was getting into. I knew it was going to be tough. I went in there. I followed my game plan. I was looking for the jab. I was a little sloppy in the beginning. I feel like I could still get better, but that's the thing I like about this, that even me feeling a little bit sloppy, I was in there to get the job, and I got the job done in impressive fashion. But I'm trying to achieve greatness. I'm still trying to be the best version of myself, so definitely have some things to work on in the gym.
It certainly felt like the last 3-4 rounds of the fight up until the stoppage, you was really starting to turn the screw, if you will, and you was becoming far more dominant. At what point did you feel like it was only heading one way and the knockout was coming?
When he was holding my hand and I got him like a lot of punches. I don't know how much punches I got him with, maybe 10, 14, because I heard him. And I knew I heard him, and that's when it started changing. You know, I started putting the jab in, and I kept hurting him. He had cut me in the eye, and I felt the blood coming down, and then I threw a combination, I threw a flurry, and I seen his face busted up. So I'm like, okay, I have him here. We kept trying to get it. I knocked him down. I didn't see that he was on the floor, but he was on the floor. They took 2 points away from me, and that woke something up in me. Because I didn't know if they were going to stop the fight from the cut, and I don't know if I was down or not. 2 points down, they took away from me. So I'm like, shit, we had to do something here. And I seen the opportunity. We were touching, and pulled back with the left foot, and it was over from there.
When you had him at that point and you knew that that stoppage was coming, was he going through your mind that you wanted that statement, you wanted better than what Benavidez did, you wanted everybody to recognise the Mexican monster in the 175-pound division?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do, but I kept true to my game plan, just touching, and then let the big shots go. So I couldn't think of, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to try and knock him out. I was just following the game plan, following behind the jab, touching him, and then when I seen the opportunity, I let the big shots go, and that got it done.
Post-fight, there was a surprise announcement from yourself, Zurdo Ramirez in May next year. I know it was briefly touched on earlier this week, you'll move to cruiser, maybe coming a bit sooner than people would have thought. But why now? Why do you feel like this is the correct fight for you?
Because there was no other opportunities. You know what I mean? I could have stayed down here. I could have fought somebody, maybe Callum Smith. You know what I mean? But I feel like I owe it to myself to go after the biggest opportunities myself, and that's also going to push me to work even harder. I mean, I'm not going to say Callum Smith is not something that excites me. Callum Smith is a great fighter. But something that's really going to push me to the limit is going up in weight and fighting Zurdo Ramirez. They were interested in it. We made the deal, and we made it happen, and that's going to happen May 2nd, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas.
That fight's all signed, sealed, and
it was signed. You know, we signed it this week, or earlier in the week, so it's signed.
Can I ask who's the promoter for that event?
I don't know yet. But it was signed for me and him. PBC, maybe Ring Magazine could get involved in it, but we'll see.
Malik Scott was here tonight working with DAZN. Obviously, he works with Zurdo. I asked him about that fight, and he said that, although they see you as probably Zurdo's toughest test to date, they have nothing but confidence that he'll be able to handle you and deliver a stunning performance. What excites you the most about Zurdo Ramirez?
Because that's what they all say. Oh, he's all right, we'll be able to take care of him. They all say that. But I sparred Zurdo Ramirez a lot, and I feel like we owe it to ourselves. We used to spar. He gave me his first. Well, I sparred him when he fought Arthur Abraham, and we had some great sparring sessions. I always thought in my head, it has to go down like this. It has to go down. Us pay-per-view fighting for 2 titles. I was a little sad when he went up, when he had the 175-pound, because I thought I was going to fight him. But like I said, it was an opportunity we couldn't resist, and we took it.
So you've had sparring with a number of top-level fighters over your career, but with Zurdo, how much confidence do you take from that, and how much do you think he will remember how tough a spar that will be when you do share the ring?
Oh, he's going to remember when I get in the ring with him, you know what I mean? But hats off to Zurdo, he's a great fighter, but I know what it takes to beat him.
Just a couple to round off on. Usually if a fighter moves up, it's rare we'll see them move down, especially because of a weight disparity between light heavy and cruiser. Are you confident that if that goes to plan and you're successful at cruiser, you'd be able to come back down to 170?
Yeah, definitely, because, I mean, I've gotten up to the weight before. I've got 230, you know what I mean? And I've came down in weight pretty easy. So, I mean, it's not hard for me. The thing about it is not building too much muscle. That's when you build too much muscle, that's when it becomes a problem, because when you strip the muscle down, you come all the way down, that's when it really becomes hard on the body. So we got to put together a good game plan. I got my guy, Sim Aaron. I'm going to put together something good, and we'll come up with a good game plan for how we're going to do it.
If it is a muscle, is that you trying to suggest whilst your father stood there maybe a few extra cheeseburgers instead?
Nah, not no cheeseburgers. You don't get nothing eating cheeseburgers, but there's stuff we could do. You know, we could add. We might add some cheeseburger. We'll see what happens.
How do you celebrate tonight?
Going home, having some breakfast, packing up all my stuff, and then getting ready to leave tomorrow. I think today, actually, we leave today.
David, listen, safe journey back home. Enjoy this victory. Enjoy being with your family and your friends. And congratulations on a fantastic
Thank you,
performance.
my brother. I appreciate it. Thank you.